Hello everyone, good evening, and welcome to this very important celebration. Happy Women's Day. Thanks for coming. You are the reason for this. Thank you.
I really appreciate the gathering. I've seen the attendance list. It's a really great group in this room. And I also want to salute you and compliment you on your leadership of this club, because you have just raised it to a whole new level. So thank you for that too, Antonio.
Well, I consider myself like the luckiest woman to be able to be on this stage and talk to you about your extraordinary story. I couldn't believe that so much of Barbara's story was unknown to the world. I think the question today still for many is, where are the women? Now we know the women are all over the place, but at that time, a path to them was not known. Right?
We had, by the end of the time that I was in the White House, we had found, I think, every certainly prominent woman in the country. I think there's been a lot of progress. I think it's not a perfect world for sure, but if you look just at there's power in different ways that women now have. Far more economic power, for example. Look at all the women-owned businesses. That once those barriers came down, they've never come back up. And every administration since Nixon has continued that march until the present day.
Often it's not intentional to leave people outside the tent, okay? But in fact, it's just who you know. If you're around a board table, who do you know? Well, chances are you know people who look just like you, have a background just like you, and it's very similar. So putting a woman in that role at that time, I think was brilliant.
There's such power in diversity. I think you've seen it as I have. The decisions and activities are sharpened and are better if there's a more diverse, it's not just gender, it's some other stuff too.
And there's compelling data now from McKinsey, from Harvard, from other places that say the performance of the entity is usually stronger if there's a diverse management team.
So we launched in the spring of 2015, so just about a year ago, and as Antonio said, our mission is to accelerate the advancement of women leaders and promote gender equity in business and society. So that's a pretty aspirational mission.
40% of women in the US are the primary breadwinner in their families. Female purchasing power is greater than the power of China, greater than the power of some of these emerging economies.
You start a company just because you want to solve a problem. You don't think about sort of what could go wrong, which everything went wrong. And I see entrepreneurs in the audience, so I know some of you that I've met are going through this right now. But you start because you believe. So I would say private equity, venture capital, and boards still are a huge opportunity for women to make a difference.